I knew going into this project, as I'm sure we all know, that there's no such thing as the best, especially in a culinary sense. But the best is just a relative label you can use in any facet of life to sort of force rank things against one another or express your preference or your emotional experience about something. But I wanted the book to be useful. You know, I didn't want it to just say that for 300 pages. And so I did set out to kind of create best recipes according to my parameters with each mission. And those were really largely, those missions were defined in both a bottoms up and a top down way. Like I would go into it with some idea, you know, I think we all know kind of how we like our pancakes or how we like our bacon. But then in the reporting and the testing, I would also discover qualities that I found irresistible that I wanted to kind of compound into those mother recipes. But to account for the fact that not everyone's best is the same as mine, which is a great and beautiful thing, I try to include 3 to 5 recipes in each chapter that aren't that mother recipe, where I'm combining the findings from my bench testing to create like a best mother recipe. So for example, in the pancake section, I went into that knowing I like a really fluffy, flavorful pancake. Like I like a pancake that when it's in a stack coming toward you, it's like as exciting as a wedding cake, you know? It's like, whoa, if that thing falls, we're all like, oh, it's crazy. It's quivering and it's fluffy and it's beautiful and it's soaking up the syrup and it's pairing with butter and berries. But parts of my research and testing kind of informed specifically how those ended up, right? Like I didn't know that something I really valued in a pancake until I started that bench testing was a super deep, savory flavor to balance out the sort of like sweetness and to go with the tang of the buttermilk. So ricotta came into play, you know, things like that. Or I didn't realize that there was a limit to how fluffy I wanted them. Like the souffle pancakes, I was like, we're losing flavor here because there's not enough fat. Then, after developing the mother recipe for the fluffiest, no special equipment buttermilk pancakes, to account for the fact that, you know, my husband really likes thin and crispy pancakes, and my dad likes pancakes with corn kernels in them, I created these other recipes in the section that kind of cater to what the best might be if that's more your cup of tea.